Hi, first grade friends. Today we are going to be reading a Penguins nonfiction story. We'll be stopping throughout so that I can show you some nonfiction text features that help us understand what the story is about. Here we go. Here's our Penguin story for today. Here's our table of contents. You can see it's a rather long book. There's lots of different sections that we can read about within our story of penguins. And here's our heading. It says, "What are they?" What birds cannot fly? What birds spend most of their lives in the ocean but are not fish? What birds live in the coldest part of the world all year long? They swim, they march, and they slide through the snow. They are penguins. And here's our photograph of the penguins. And again, this nonfiction text feature at the top here is called a heading. Our new heading says, "Where are they?" All penguins live between the equator and the South Pole. Some live where it's very cold. Some live in warmer places like the coast of Africa and Australia. Penguins live on islands, coasts, and even on an iceberg in the sea. They just need to be near water because they spend most of their lives in water. Again, this is our heading. And you can see these little teeny tiny pictures of penguins show where they might live on the coast of South America, Africa, Australia, down here in Antarctica. Here's our new heading, "Not just any bird." And this is our photograph of an emperor penguin right here. And you can see the different labels pointing to different parts of that penguin. Penguins are perfect for their lives at sea. They have a sleek shape for speed. A layer of blubber keeps them warm. Stiff flippers act like boat paddles to push and steer. There's their flippers. They have very big eyes to see underwater, and they have layers of soft feathers trapped in heat. They have stiff, oily feathers on top to keep out of water, and they have big web feet for better steering. These are all the different labels of that penguin. Their black backs make them hard to see from above. Their late bellies make them hard to see from below, but it's their strong, solid flippers that help them escape predators and get where they want to go. Penguins can swim about 15 miles an hour. When they want to go faster, they leap out of the water as they swim. It's called porpoising because it's what porpoises do. So here they are porpoising. This is our photograph right here, jumping out of the water, porpoising. This is a caption. It says, "A predator is an animal that eats other animals." And here is our new heading at the top, and here's our photograph. This is a Humboldt penguin. What's it eating here? You're right, it's eating a fish. It says, "Life in the ocean is fishalicious." Penguins eat a lot of fish. They have a hooked bill or beak to help them grab their dinner. Barbs on their tongues and in their throats help them to hold on to their slippery food. Would you like a drink of salty water to go with that fish? Penguins are able to clean the salt out of the ocean water. They get fresh water to drink and the salt dribbles back into the ocean. And here's another picture or photograph of the penguin. You can see inside its mouth right here. And it has barb right here, something sharp and pointy like a hook. Helps it with eating. We're going to stop right here for right now. We learned some new features of photographs. We learned about headings. We learned about captions, that sentence that explains what the photograph or picture is about. We learned about labels that point to specific parts on that picture or photograph. And we learned about a table of contents today too. And the table of contents spells out what you would read in a nonfiction book.